Let me show you the other kind of stuff we get into. We've got to relocate an ice machine. That ice machine is up here in the front. Here's your drive-through, so you got this ice machine's got to get out of there for a new piece of equipment. So I've tapped into the water line up there. Look. I need that because I need it to be filtered water. So I've strapped it to the rafters, brought it down. She's hot, everything's pressurized so that I could kill that water system while they were closed. Now I'm in control on my end. The ice machine's going right here. So this cabinet is going right there. Problem is, this cabinet is 240 volts. Why? So I gotta take and put a 240 outlet in over there and put a 110 outlet here. So here's what we're doing, right? Everything's 12 gauge wire. So, or 10 even, no, that's 12. Right, so here's my breaker for that. Black and white, this was added after the fact anyway. So I'm gonna kill the breaker, unplug it, unwire it, put my 20 amp 120 volt plug on there, move this neutral wire down to the neutral bar, and boom, that outlet's done. Then I got enough to run another chase up wire all the way over and cut me in an outlet. So I only have to cut one outlet in, and then I'll let me go back. I'm gonna move this black wire to here, and that's gonna be my 120 volt circuit. And then I'm gonna run my new 2 hots into there for the new 208 that I'm about to pull. Ay, ay, ay. So up here, where, oh, that's fun. Right. They added a box, but, and look at the, I could chase that back and find it, but wire's not big enough. Wire's not big enough for my 20 amp requirements. Boo. Alright, box in the wall. Correct wire run. Now we're gonna steal that outlet. We're gonna steal that physical outlet and cover and everything, move it to here. Hey, for those of you that aren't tracking what's going on, this was, the only difference is this was run into a 2-pole breaker. So we had 120 volts coming on each side, giving me 240. Now, I'm gonna change it so the black wire's on the breaker and the white wire's on the neutral bar, and I can use the same wires, same box. I hate these boxes. And he didn't have the other one wrapped. So wrap the sides so the screws don't hit that. But, terrible. These are straps holding the box in. Now there's my 120 volt outlet, and then I'm gonna move this to the one I just couldn't help but think about this for a minute, and since somebody just said, oh, I love story time with Joe. Hey, story time with Joe. I had an apprentice one time that we had swapped out a piece of equipment, and the voltage changed, and it was exactly like this, right? So he had, well, it was in reverse actually, so it was worse. So this is a high voltage plug, and you will notice it will not go into a low voltage outlet. And so he had this problem with the other way. He had we had a high voltage piece of equipment that was replaced with a low voltage piece of equipment, and it didn't work. And he went, oh man, and he didn't coordinate with me. He just, go get her. He just went, oh, it came with a different plug. Let me change the plug. So he changed the plug on the 120 volt piece of equipment, plugged it into 240. Yeah, and all of a sudden it was like, hey, I smell something burning. And it did exactly what you would think it would do. So if a plug and an outlet don't mate, there's a reason.